Today we celebrate the Feast of Pentecost. And I apologize as we begin that my reflection is getting posted a little bit late. And I acknowledge that my format today is going to be a little bit less formal and a little bit more conversational. I'll explain that a little bit more in a minute. As you begin, you might still want to read together, proclaim together the scriptures for this Sunday, and I've put a link to the U.S. Bishop's webpage in the comments for this video, and also if you want to just type it in, it's here on the screen. So this week, as I was trying to do justice to such a great feast of the Holy Spirit, of the coming of the Holy Spirit, I struggled because I don't really much feel like I have a relationship with the Holy Spirit. And that's kind of been a truth of my life, and I've never been okay with it, but never known exactly what to do about it, right? And I noticed as I read homily after homily and reflection after reflection that I'm in pretty good company, that so much of what's written from the church fathers to the most recent reflections posted by some of the best speakers of our day, there's a lot of analogies, there are a lot of images that could tell us about what the Holy Spirit would be like. There is a lot of philosophy and a lot of theology, and there's nothing to sink our teeth into. And so I kept praying and struggling, and what I hope that with your prayers and our efforts together, in 5 years, maybe I'll have something useful to say. This is my insight for this year, though, and maybe the beginning of something for us as we continue to grow as church. You can have a personal relationship with Jesus, right? I mean, that's the relationship that Mary Magdalene had with Jesus, and that Peter had with Jesus, and that John, the youngest apostle, had with Jesus, and that his mother Mary had with Jesus, and that his father Joseph, like they were personal relationships. But in the scriptures, we don't find an individualized personal relationship with the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit always comes upon the community. It's a community gathered by Christ, and that community, Jesus sends the Spirit of his Father. Jesus sends the Holy Spirit on the community. And it made me think that our overarching conversation for a couple of years now has been discipleship as mission, and our mission being connected with love, and love being not just an emotion or a desire, all of that, but so much more. Love being the relationship between Father and Son, poured out as the Spirit. And love being unity, the unity between Father and Son that Jesus prayed for us. A unity, a communion, and that our goal as a community and for others would be to make present, known, tangible in the world, as tangible as when Jesus walked with us, the Father's love. So that our world can come to know that love in ways that are transforming, sacrificial and difficult maybe, but transforming and beautiful and meaningful. Like that's what I've been coming to as a sense of our mission, but that the Holy Spirit is that relationship between Father and Son. The Holy Spirit is the love that bonds together a community and makes us one as Jesus and his Father are one. That our very mission, that this love, which I know again isn't quite ready to eat, right? It's still a little raw. Like you might have it, but I'm still working on it in a way that we can really chew on it together. But that this love is the outpouring of the Holy Spirit. And we can't sit in our room by ourselves and ask the Holy Spirit to come down upon us, because the Holy Spirit is connection, is community, is the love between Father and Son, is the relationship between us and God, is our new relationship with Jesus. It's better for you that I go so that I can still be with you in the Spirit. And it's our relationship together as a community with the world, offering our love to each other and making that love present to a world in need of the Father's love. Somewhere in there, right? And I'm sorry for not being able to make it all work yet, but we'll figure it out. Somewhere in there, the Holy Spirit is more than oil poured out. Somewhere in there, the Holy Spirit is more than a bird, is more than a reunion of people that were divided, is more than all of these images, even the images in our scriptures. The Holy Spirit is more. The Holy Spirit is love, the love between the Father and the Son, the love that is our mission. And may we find some way to live in that Spirit, to live in that love, to open ourselves, to allow that love not just to be poured out upon us, but to fill us so that we can overflow and share it with our brothers and sisters here in our parish and well beyond our parish efforts. Thank you. Those who are able to be back on Sunday, I so look forward to seeing you. Those of you who are still maintaining distance for your own health or for the health of others who live with you, thank you for doing that. And thank you for continuing to connect and continuing to support and continuing to love. As we go this week, we're 1 week hopefully closer to something that feels more normal. And our hearts look forward to that as well. But even as we continue walking that direction, I thank you again from my heart for the support that you offer our parish, for the support that you offer the poor, for the ways that we stay connected and love one another.